Happy Sabbath, everyone.
Happy Sabbath.
I'd like to welcome all the members and visitors to the Israel of God Bible study class here in Rialto. Thank you for coming. We're happy to have you. I'm your teacher today, Brother Titus. Reading for me is Brother Hutch. And yes, sir. And here at the Israel of God, we teach the Bible by subject and title, line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little and there a little, and we'll be doing exactly that today. Our lesson today is life lessons taught by King Solomon. Life lessons taught by King Solomon. First and foremost, let's open up with this law. Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Let's open up with this law first and foremost. We're going to read Exodus 20, verses 1 through 17. When you get that, brother, go ahead and read.
And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. 6 days thou shalt labor, 6 days shalt thou labor, and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day, and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
All right, that was the law. Now we're going to go to Ecclesiastes chapter 12, and we're going to read verses 13 and 14. When you get that, brother, go ahead and read.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Yes, sir. Now we're going to go to the last book in the Bible. We're going to go to Revelation 22, and we're going to read verses 14 through 15. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs, and sorcerers, and whoremongers, and murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie.
And whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. All right, brothers and sisters, like I said, my name is Brother Titus. Reading for me today is Brother Hutch. So the Lord put this on my heart to do this lesson, life lessons taught by King Solomon, right? And he taught so many different things. I can't cover everything in an hour time period, but man, he taught so many things. I just pulled 4 major things that I deal with in my personal life, and I'm sure some of y'all deal with in y'all life as well. And we're going to study and learn these topics today. But, man, this was the smartest man, the wealthiest man. He was one of the wisest men that ever lived, the wisest man that ever lived, right? So we can learn a lot from him. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to Proverbs chapter 22. We're going to kick this lesson off. Proverbs. We're going to be in and out of Proverbs a lot today. So keep your marker there in Proverbs. But we're going to pick it up at Proverbs chapter 22. And a lot of them going to be like one-hitter quitters, a lot of the verses. But we're going to start in Proverbs 22, and we're going to deal with parenting right now, right? So Proverbs 22 and verse 6, brother. When you get there, go ahead and read.
Train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it.
So we got to train up our children, those of us who have children, those of us who are parents, we got to train them up in the way that they should go, right? We should be teaching them this Bible. We should be teaching them the dietary law, the feast days, the fruits of the Spirit. Your kids should know these things, brothers and sisters. We got to teach our kids daily these laws. You know what I'm saying? So they'll go out into the world when they go to high school and when they go to college, they'll be able to represent you the correct way and represent Christianity and represent this word in the correct way. Right, brothers and sisters? And when they get old, they won't depart from it. Even when they got friends that's pulling them this way and pulling them that way, they won't leave this word, brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So train up your child in this word, right? Let's go take a look at Proverbs chapter 10. Proverbs chapter 10. And we're going to read verse 1 there, brother. When you get there, go ahead and read.
The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son maketh a glad father.
A wise son maketh a what?
A glad father.
So when you got a wise son or daughter, they're going to make you happy, right? Read, brother.
But a foolish son is the heaviness of his mother.
But a foolish son, a disobedient son, a disrespectful son, hey, this is the heaviness of his mother. He makes her sad. You understand? So bring your child up with this Bible. Teach them this Bible every day, brothers and sisters. Right? Let's go to Proverbs chapter 20. Proverbs chapter 20. And we're going to read verse 11 here. Proverbs 20 and verse 11. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
Even a child is known by his doings.
He's known by his what?
His doings.
Read.
Whether his work be pure and whether it be right.
Hey, your child is known by the way they behave, brothers and sisters. Whether that's in school, up here at the church, when they go to their family and relatives' house, people sit back and they observe your children. And that's what they known by, brothers and sisters. So you want to raise your kids up to be good kids, obedient kids, kids who got good character, you know what I mean? Good values, you know, so teach them from this Holy Bible. You don't got to go get a parenting book. Open this Holy Bible up and learn what Jesus Christ teaches you how to teach your kids, right?
Preach.
All right, let's go and look at how we as parents should be talking to our kids, right? Because speech is very important. Let's go over to Ephesians. Ephesians chapter 6. Ephesians chapter 6. And we're going to read one verse here as well. We're going to read verse 4. Ephesians 6 and verse 4. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord.
Admonition of the Lord, right, bro? So, fathers and mothers, don't provoke your children to anger. Don't make them angry and wrathful, right? By saying mean things to them. You get what I'm saying? You shouldn't be speaking to your kids telling them you so stupid. You dumb. Look at you, you don't know nothing. You understand? We don't put this type of talking to our children. You want to speak positive things and uplift these kids, right? Right. But bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. We got to bring them up with what? This Bible. The Word of God. This is how you teach your kids, look, brothers and sisters. Right? Let's go to Proverbs 29. We're going to go right back into the Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 29. And we're going to read verses 17, and then we're going to skip up and read verse 15. When you get there, brother, go ahead.
Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest.
So hold up. If you correct your son, you're going to have a peaceful home, right? You correct them, you're going to have rest at the house. It's going to be a nice, quiet house, not all chaotic, right? Read, brother.
Yeah, he shall give delight unto thy soul.
Yeah, he going to give delight unto your soul. He going to make you very happy, right? Now, skip up to 15. Skip back to 15 and read that one, brother.
The rod and reproof give wisdom.
The rod and reproof give what?
Wisdom.
Read.
But a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame.
So, hey, a child that doesn't get that, hey, they're going to end up bringing their mom or dad to shame. Make you shame in the store. You understand what I'm saying? Make you shame at the church because they not moving correctly, brothers and sisters. We have to teach them this Holy Bible so they'll know how to move, right? Amen. Let's go to Proverbs 13. Proverbs 13. We're going to read one verse here as well. We're going to read verse 24. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
He that spareth his rod hateth his son.
He that spareth his rod loveth his son.
Hateth his son.
Read.
But he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes.
Betimes. That means, hey, every time that you have to do this ain't talking about child abuse. This ain't talking about, because your child is your neighbor too. The book say love thy neighbor, right? So you do this out of love, right? This is how you raise up your kids, right? According to this book. Read, Israel.
The righteous eateth to the satisfying of his soul, but the belly of the wicked shall want.
Yes, sir. Let's go to Proverbs 23, and we're gonna read 13 through 14, bro. Proverbs 23, 13 through 14. Okay. When you get there, brother, go ahead.
Withhold not correction from the child.
Uh-huh.
For if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die.
Look, I didn't write this. You know what I'm saying? Withhold not correction from thy child, for if you beat him with the rod, he shall not die. Right? That's self-explanatory, ain't it, brothers and sisters? All right. Let's go to...
Finish 14.
Yeah, read that one too, brother. 14.
Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shall deliver his soul from hell.
So if you do this, guess what you're doing? You're delivering his soul from hell. Ain't that important? Don't nobody want their kids to go to hell or end up in hell, right? So we can't be too lenient, soft. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some firmness with your kids. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you will show mercy just like the Father show us mercy sometimes, right? You will. He show us mercy sometimes. He don't whoop us for everything we do. But when he is whooping you, you take that, right? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to Proverbs chapter 19, y'all. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 19. And we're going to read verse 18. When you get that, brother, go ahead and read.
Chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his crying.
While there is hope, right? Because you don't want him to grow up, he can start smelling himself 17, 18, or she, right? And then it gets harder at that point. You got to get on this while they're young, right? And let not thy soul spare for his crying. Here they come. Before you even do anything, they already throwing the waterworks on in the crying. See, they masters at what they do. You get what I'm saying? Because they know that you're going to say, you're going to get kind of soft and fall back from doing what you was finna do. But the Lord say, don't do that, man. Don't spare for his crying, right? Let's go to Proverbs chapter 3, and we're going to read verses 11 through 12. Proverbs chapter 3, verses 11 through 12. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord.
Look, this talking to us as well. We shouldn't be despising when the Lord whoop us and whoop our butts, right? Read, brother.
Neither be weary of his correction.
And don't get tired of it. Don't get tired of him when he whoop you. I'm going to show you why. Read the next verse.
For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth.
So that means he love you when he whooping you. You understand that? When bad things are happening to you, that's showing you that the Lord loved you, because he could have killed you, couldn't he? Read.
Even as a father, the son in whom he delighteth.
Even as a father, just like you love your son, the Lord loves us, right? All right? So that's a lot of the little parenting notes I drew from King Solomon there, brothers and sisters. Now we're going to deal with another subject. How should we be dealing with poor people and needy people, homeless people, right, Brother Hut?
Yep.
Let's go to James. Let's go to the book of James. And we're going to read chapter 2, verses 2 through 4. James chapter 2, verses 2 through 4. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
For if there come unto your assembly a man with a gold ring.
So if a man come in with a gold ring on, he got jewelry on, he looking good, right? Read.
in goodly apparel.
I'm talking about he got Louis Vuitton on, Gucci and all that, right? Read.
And there come in also a poor man in vile raiment.
Now, also a man coming in with tore up clothes, tattered clothes, dirty clothes come in. Read, Israel.
And ye have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing.
You tell the guy with the Gucci on and the Louis, hey, man, come over here, sit on my sofa, brother. You need a drink? What can I get you? Read, brother.
And say unto him, sit thou here in a good place.
Hey, man, you can sit here in my chair, brother. Don't worry about nothing. Go ahead and read.
And say to the poor, stand thou there.
Now, look, then you tell this poor, hey, you stay out there in the grass. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You understand? Read.
Or sit here under my footstool.
And that's super bad. You done told a man to sit under your footstool. Read, brother.
Are ye not then partial in yourselves? And are become judges of evil thoughts?
This is evil thoughts, brothers and sisters. This is evil thoughts. When you dealing with this word, man, you can't be treating people like that that's poor and homeless and needy, right? You should treat him the exact same way as you treat the brother in the Gucci and the Louis, right? You don't treat him no differently, right? Right. Let's go back to the Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs 22. So we just looking here how to deal with poor people and homeless people out there in the world today. And there's a lot of them out there in the world. We see them every day, right? Proverbs 22:9, brother. When you get there, go ahead and read.
He that hath a bountiful eye shall be blessed. For he giveth of his bread to the poor.
He give his bread to who?
The poor.
Okay, read.
Cast out the scorner, and contention shall go out. Yeah, strife and reproach shall cease.
Look, though. He hath a bountiful eye, shall be blessed, for he giveth his bread to the poor. We should be giving to the poor, right, brothers and sisters?
Yes, sir.
We should sometime go buy a pack of turkey meat and some bread, ride around in your neighborhood, and every homeless person you see, hand them a little bag of food, right?
Yep.
The brother asks you for some change before you go in the convenience store. Reach in your pocket, give him a dollar or two, or some change. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna hurt you, right? Let's go to 1 Peter. Let's go back to the New Testament. We're gonna go to 1 Peter. And we're gonna read chapter 4. One verse is here. We're gonna read verse 8. 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 8. When you get there, brother, go ahead.
And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins.
So we see here that charity covers a multitude of our own sins, right? Charity means being a person who gives, right?
Yes, sir.
So give and help people, right? Because this will help you. This will help you cover all your sins that you have going on, right? Right? So let's go back into the Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 19, y'all. Proverbs chapter 19. Proverbs chapter 19. And we're going to read one verse here as well. We're going to read verse 17, y'all. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
He that hath pity upon the poor lendeth unto the Lord.
So wait, if you show pity unto the poor, you lend it unto who?
The Lord.
Yes, sir. Read, brother.
Middle 17. And that which he hath given will he pay him again.
And look, what you give to them, the Lord going to pay you that back again. Ain't
Praise
that
the
beautiful?
Yes, sir.
That's how the world works. You did what I'm saying? You give to the poor and you lending unto the Lord. And this, the Lord going to give you right back again, right? All right, let's go to Proverbs 14. Proverbs 14, and we're going to read verse 31. Proverbs 13 and verse 31. When you get there, brother, go ahead.
He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker.
So if you oppress the poor, you reproach your maker. That means you making him sad, disappointed, ashamed of you, right? Read, Israel.
But he that honoreth him hath mercy on the poor.
But if you honor God, you're going to show mercy to the poor. You're not just going to walk right by them when they try to say, hey, brother, can I have some change? He a drug addict and this and that. That ain't for you to worry about, right? What you worry about is just being the giver, because the Lord loves a cheerful giver, doesn't he, y'all?
Exactly.
Yes, sir. All right, let's get on into this next verse here. We're going to go to Proverbs chapter 22. Flip over to Proverbs 22, and we're going to read verse 16. Proverbs 22, verse 16. All right, brother, when you get there, go ahead and read.
He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches,
Uh-huh.
and he that giveth to the rich,
Uh-huh.
shall surely come to want.
So he that oppresses the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. This financial literacy, ain't it?
Yep.
If you out here oppressing poor people, belittling them, treating them bogus and treating them wrong, man, you're going to end up in poverty, just like him. And he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. Pay attention to where you're giving your money to. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All these Fortune 500 companies, they rich. They don't need it, right? You take some of your money and go out and give it to the poor. And you might end up like them people that own the Fortune 500 companies, right? Because that's what it's about, being a giver, right? All right, y'all, we're going to go back into the New Testament. Let's go to Mark chapter 12. Mark chapter 12. And we're going to read verses 41 through verses 44. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
And Jesus sat over against the treasury, and beheld how the people cast money into the treasury.
So Jesus sitting over up against the treasury, he's just looking at the people, right? He watching them, right? He looking at all the people throwing their money in. Read, brother.
And many that were rich cast in much.
So the rich people, they was casting in a lot of money, right? Mm-hmm. Right. Read, Israel.
42. And there came a certain poor widow. And she threw in 2 mites, which make a farthing.
So here come an old poor lady. She threw in 2 mites, these small coins, brothers and sisters. Read, brother.
And he called unto him his disciples.
And he called unto him his disciples. Yes, sir. Read.
And saith unto them, Verily I say unto you, that this poor widow has cast more in than all they which have cast into the treasury.
So look, the Lord saying her 2 mites is more than all the money that the rich people was throwing into the treasury, right?
Yep.
Read, Israel.
44. For all they did cast in of their abundance, but she of her want did cast in all that she had, even all her living.
Even all her living, brothers and sisters. She had 2 mites. She ain't say, well, I'm going to put 1 mite in here. I'm going to save me a mite for myself. She threw it all in there. Meanwhile, them rich people probably up there, he got 1,000. I'm going to throw him 250. You see what I'm saying? The Lord looking at us. We need to be cheerful givers, right?
Yep.
So I hope y'all learn something from that about how to deal with poor people, homeless people, right? But what's the opposite of that? Wealth. You know, Israel, we want to know how to get money, right? We want to get riches and have nice things, right? Right? So let's go take a look at this right here, y'all. Let's go to Proverbs 3. Proverbs chapter 3. We don't need no like self-help books and mentorships and all of that type of stuff. You just need this good Bible.
Amen.
You can learn all the stuff you want about financial literacy and all of that right through here.
Amen.
Parenting and all of that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here we're going to read Proverbs 3. We're going to read verses 9 through 10. Then we're going to skip and read 13 through 6. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruits of all thine increase.
So you're supposed to honor the Lord with your substance and with the first fruits of all your increase. So when you get your check from your job, you should be tithing 10%. And then he say add an offering on top of that, right? Because he say Israel, we rob him of his tithes and his offerings, right? So honor the Lord with your substance like that poor lady with the 2 mites did, right? And in all your increase. So this means if y'all out and about and you find some money on the ground, you know, of course you want to, hopefully you can give it back to the person who lost it, but if you find that money, you're supposed to tithe on that money that you found. You hit at the casino, you're supposed to tithe on that money.
Yeah.
Huh? You hit at the lottery, you're supposed to tithe on that money and give an offering, right? This is how you honor the Lord, brothers and sisters. Read verse 10, Israel.
So shall thy barns be filled with plenty.
Who want their barns filled with plenty? Huh? Me too. We got to do exactly as this brother's teaching us, right, bro?
Yes,
Read,
sir.
Israel.
Middle 10.
Uh-huh.
And thy presses shall burst out with new wine.
Yes, sir. Read.
Skip to 13.
Yeah, skip down to 13, my bad.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
So this man going to be happy when he find this truth, huh? Mm-hmm. When you come into the Israel of God, man, and you get knowledge of this truth, you should be happy, right?
Yep.
That's real wisdom. You understand? Read, brother.
And the man that getteth understanding.
And then after you get the wisdom, get you some understanding,
Exactly.
right?
Yep.
Read, Israel.
For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver.
It's better than money, brothers and sisters. Read.
And the gain thereof than fine gold.
And it's better than fine gold, right? Read, bro.
She is more precious than rubies.
Rubies. This is a rare, precious stone. He used rubies because this stone, when the last time we done seen a ruby? Huh? Mm-hmm. That's how wisdom should be to you. Read, brother.
And all the things that canst desire are not to be compared unto her.
So all the things you can desire, mansions, huh? Mm-hmm. Lamborghinis, Bentleys, all that stuff can't compare to this. That ain't nothing to this. You hear me? Mm-hmm. He said that can't, read it again, Israel.
She is more precious than rubies.
Uh-huh.
And all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her.
You shouldn't even be comparing this unto her. You understand? Read, bro.
Length of days is in her right hand.
Length of what?
Days is
Who
in
want
her...
a long life? Get you some wisdom and understanding, right? Mm-hmm. Read, bro.
And in her left hand, riches and honor.
Who want riches? That's good. That's good. Who want honor? That's good. That's good. But this is how you attain these things, though. First, get you some wisdom and understanding in this word, right? Mm-hmm. Not in cryptocurrency, in real estate, and stocks. This Bible.
That part.
That's how you'll end up in a good place in life, right? That was it, brother?
Yeah, that was it on that one.
Okay. Let's go to Proverbs 22 and 9. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad, I'm sorry. Apologies.
Proverbs 6.
Proverbs 6. Proverbs 6. And we're going to read verses 4, and then we're going to skip and read verses 6 through 11. All right? Proverbs 6, verses 4, then we're going to skip and read 6 through 11. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
Give not sleep to thine eyes,
Uh-huh.
nor slumber to thine eyelids.
Look, they tell us we're supposed to get 8 hours, right? But the book saying, give not sleep to thine eyes, nor slumber to thine eyelids. Why, brother? Read. Skip down.
Verse 6.
Uh-huh.
Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Mm-hmm. Consider her ways.
Go to the where, bro?
Go to the ant.
Go look at the ant. Read.
Thou sluggard.
Uh-huh.
Consider her ways.
Uh-huh.
And be wise.
Yes, sir.
Which having no guide,
Mm-hmm.
overseer,
Mm-hmm.
or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer,
Mm-hmm.
and gathereth her food in the harvest.
Yes, sir.
How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travaileth,
Mm-hmm.
and thy want as an armed man.
Man, that's deep, brothers and sisters. I don't know if y'all ever watched National Geographic, Animal Planet, BBC Earth, but just go and look at the ants. It's amazing when you watch them. You know what I'm saying? They have wars, all type of stuff going on. But have y'all ever looked down and seen an ant just standing still before? No. Huh? Unless he dead. They constantly moving when you study the ant and you look down at it. He got a crumb on his back, she got a crumb, this one got a chip. Right, they stacking up, right? They stacking up for the harvest. They being smart, like we should do. They not in the house, in the colony, in the ant mound, sleep all day, right? It ain't nothing wrong with getting you some rest and getting you some sleep, but don't sleep all day. And don't got no other motion going on. You dig what I'm saying? You got to have something else going on besides sleep and slumber. Because he telling you, with all that sleep and slumber, all that's coming to you is poverty. That's it. And then it say you going to want like an armed man. Have y'all ever seen an armed robber break into the bank on TV and stuff? He tripping. You know what I'm saying? If you don't give me what's in that safe, everybody in here could end up dead, hurt, shot. You understand? We don't want to be like that, brothers and sisters. Right? Where we at, Israel? We finished that one?
Yeah, that was the end of that one.
Okay. Proverbs 6. All right, y'all, let's go to Proverbs 10. Let's go over to Proverbs chapter 10. Proverbs chapter 10, and we're going to read verses 4 through 5. This dealing with how we end up becoming poor, right? Read, brother, when you get there.
He becometh poor that dealeth with the slack hand.
He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand. That means if you working your job like all lazily, you ain't really working. You just doing whatever, right? You barely working. Bro, you gonna end up becoming poor eventually. They gonna end up letting you go eventually, right? Or if you got a business and you ain't really running your business properly and doing the proper thing you're supposed to do for that business to become a success, bro, you gonna end up poor. Read, Israel.
Middle of 4.
Uh-huh.
But the hand of the diligent maketh rich.
But the hand of the diligent maketh rich, right? So the people who working, grinding, working hard at their job or on their business, that's how you end up rich. Being rich doesn't necessarily, because I know when I said that, it don't necessarily mean you going to the lake of fire just because you rich. Job was rich, right? But he gonna give it to whom he will. But these are the ways that you can end up with it, right? Be diligent about your business, whether that's, number one, here. Be diligent here at church with the work that you got to do and the things that you have to do for God and for this organization and for this class, right? Be diligent in that, right? But also in your business, also in your work at your job, be diligent, brothers and sisters. Read, bro.
Verse 5. He that gathereth in summer is a wise son.
So he that gathereth in the summer is a wise son. Y'all remember how the ant was gathering? Right? Look at this. You got to go out and gather something. This makes a wise son, right? Read, Israel.
But he that sleepeth in harvest is a son that causeth shame.
Man, so the family in the community, we done grew this big farm. We got corn. We got watermelon and vegetables. And now it's time to harvest. So we out here, we picking up stuff and we working. What is you doing in the house sleeping? This gonna end up causing shame. Shame to your parents, the community, the kids gonna be shamed. Man, brothers and sisters, he that gathereth in the summer is a wise son. So gather up, save up, right? But if you sleeping, this causes a person to causes you and your family shame, right? Let's go to Proverbs 28. Proverbs chapter 28. Proverbs chapter 28, and we'll read verse 22. Proverbs 28 and verse 22. When you get there, brother, go ahead.
He that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye.
So a person that's trying to do get rich quick schemes, who trying to hurry up and get money. You know what I'm saying? Person trying to scam. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to send these packs in the mail. This type of person, you trying to get it real fast, huh? That's showing you got an evil eye. Read, brother.
And considereth not that poverty shall come upon him.
And you don't even know you doing that. At the end of it all, poverty going to come upon you. That's all. That's all you got coming. Because why? You hasten to be rich. You rushing it. Go to the Lord. Go to the Lord. The Lord will provide for you. He will supply your needs. And if it be in his will for you to attain wealth one day, you'll end up with it. But you don't have to rush it, trying to do some type of scheme or scam to get money. Something to get money really fast. Right?
Yep.
All right. Let's go up to verse 1 through 2. We're going to read verse 1 through 2. Then we're going to read verses 4 and 7.
Wait, that's in Proverbs 22 though, right?
You know what? I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go to Proverbs 22, y'all. My bad.
Good.
Proverbs 22. Thank you, Hutch.
No problem.
Proverbs 22, 1 through 2, and then we're going to skip down and read verses 4 through 7. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches.
So a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches. You know, how you carry yourself, the person you are. You know what I'm saying? Your name in the church, in your life, out and about, at work. That's rather to be chosen than great riches, brothers and sisters. Read, bro.
And loving favor rather than silver and gold.
And love and favor rather than silver and gold. So a good name, a good reputation is the word I'm looking for, right? A good reputation, that's more important than money, brothers and sisters. Read, bro.
The rich and poor meet together.
The rich and poor ain't no different. The rich man gotta put his pants on just like the poor man. One leg at a time, right? Mm-hmm. He's not different than the poor man. Read.
The Lord is maker of them all. Because
the Lord don't show no respect of persons like we tend to do. You get what I'm saying? The rich and the poor man is basically the same. There's no difference in God's eyes, and it shouldn't be in ours either. Right? Mm-hmm. Skip down, bro, and read verse 4, and then after that we're going to read verse 7.
By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches.
By what?
Humility.
And the fear of who?
The Lord.
That's how you get riches. Be humble and have fear of God and do exactly as he tells you to do. If you got fear of him, you're gonna keep these law, statutes, and commandments, ain't you? Yep. You're going to do what he tells you to do, right?
Exactly.
Read, Israel.
And honor.
If you want honor, and read.
And life.
And this is how you get long life. Be humble, be meek, and fear the Lord and keep his commandments, right? Mm-hmm. Skip down to verse 7, Israel. And when you get there, go ahead and read.
The rich ruleth over the poor.
The rich ruleth over the poor, right? Mm-hmm. Think about that, man. Think about your mortgage in the house you stay in or the apartment complex. Then the investor who owns it, right? He rules over you. When you go to work at these Fortune 500 companies or big companies and organizations, the CEO ruling over you. He can say, come on, hey, boy, go over there and pick that up and get that broom and mop that up, right? They ruling over you, right? Mm-hmm. And the borrower is what? Read, Israel.
And the borrower is a servant to the leader.
So the borrower is a servant to the lender, right?
Yeah, sorry.
You good. The Lord teaching us something here with financial literacy. You don't need to always be out borrowing money from the cash loan places and always borrowing money, right? Because now you're going to end up becoming servant to that lender, being in debt, right? Now you got to pay all this debt back. Why? Because you're borrowing money, right? Don't do that, brothers and sisters. Pay attention to what he's teaching here, right? Let's go into Matthew chapter 19. And see what Jesus got to teach us on financial literacy. Matthew chapter 19, and we're going to read 2 verses 23 and 24. When you get there, brother, go ahead.
Then said Jesus unto his disciples, Verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven.
See, this is why when I asked who want to be rich, this is why y'all was quiet. Y'all got that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got that knowledge. But it say, verily I say unto you, that a rich man or woman shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. Not that they can't get in there, right? It don't say that, but it's going to be hard for them, right? So if you know you want to be rich and have some money, understand it's going to be hard for you to get into the kingdom of heaven. Read, Israel.
24. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God.
The eye of a needle is like in Jerusalem when we had our land, we had a wall. And you know, you got the big gate where everybody go through with the camels, the horses to bring stuff in. It's a massive gate. But then they got these little small holes in the wall. It'll be very hard to fit a camel through that hole. You get what I'm saying? So the Lord letting you know, man, that's going to be hard to get in there, man, if you rich. Why? All the temptation and the things you got to deal with when you're rich. Women and men throwing themselves at you. You got to be strong-minded to avoid that. When you rich, you get mad, you can easily, hey, I'm finna pay somebody to hurt, bro. You understand? Your money long, you can you can get into evil things when you're rich. So you got to be girded up with this truth and in this book, right?
Too much access.
Too much access, right? So let's go to Proverbs 16. We're going to bounce back to Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 16, y'all. Proverbs chapter 16. And we're going to read one verse here as well. We're going to read verse 16. Because y'all got to understand that this wisdom and knowledge and understanding more important than paper, more important than money, right? When you get there, Hutch, go ahead and read, bro.
How much better is it to get wisdom than gold?
How much better is it to get wisdom than gold? Y'all understand that? Read.
And to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver.
So if y'all had a room with the Holy Bible in it, and then you got a room full of gold bars, stacks of cash, I'm talking about palace food, silver bars, which room you choosing? Huh?
The one with the Bible.
I would hope so, right? It sounds easy to say, but will we really do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Choose wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Because that's where the money comes from. If you even peep Solomon, who we teaching about, when he prayed to God, he asked him for that. He asked him for knowledge and wisdom and understanding. He ain't asked him for money. And what the Lord do? Turn around, make him the wealthiest man that ever lived. Right? All right. So if you want to get you some money, you can get it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But do it according to this Bible. Go get your financial literacy lessons from the Bible. Right? And we've seen a lot of that deals with how you deal with the poor and the needy and the homeless people on the earth, right? All right, so now we're going to take a look at relationships and how we should be as husband and wife, and, you know, if you may have a fiance or someone you're dating, right? So let's go to Ephesians. We're going to go to the New Testament. Ephesians chapter 5. Ephesians chapter 5. And we're going to read verses 22 through 25. Ephesians chapter 5, verses 22 through 25. When you get there, brother, go ahead.
Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands.
Submit yourselves unto someone else's husband.
Your own husbands.
Submit yourselves to your own husbands, sisters. And this can go for men as well, but read, Israel.
As unto the Lord.
As unto the Lord. He's going to deal with the men here. Read.
For the husband is the head of the wife. Even as Christ is the head of the church. And he is the Savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be their own husbands in everything.
So let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. So you're supposed to submit yourself to your husband, wives. Y'all understand that? Right? Ain't that what we read? I ain't right. Even the read Israel. What we left off at?
Verse 25.
Read 25.
Husbands, love your wives.
Husbands, love your wives. Not be mean to them. Come in the house talking crazy to them. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You should love your wife. Read.
Even as Christ also loved the church.
So wait a minute, Hutch. We supposed to love our wives like Jesus Christ loved the church?
Yes, sir.
That's some strong love, ain't it? We got to practice this and try to be like this, brothers and sisters. Right? Read, bro.
And gave himself for it.
Ooh, would you give yourself up for your wife? Because that's what the Lord did. He died for the church, right? Man, look, man, read Israel.
Keep going. That was the end of
that was the hit, man. Man, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, man. Listen to your husband if he's got knowledge, right? Listen to it, especially if he's coming from this book with his wisdom, right? All right, let's go into Colossians, the book of Colossians. And we're going to read chapter 3 in Colossians. Colossians, chapter 3. We're going to read verses 18 through 19. Colossians chapter 3, verses 18 through 19. He's going to say it again. Read, Israel.
Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as it is fit in the Lord.
Yes, sir. Read.
Husbands, love your wives, and be not bitter against them.
So don't be bitter against your wives. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in the house with an attitude, talking to her mean. You know, be kind and be nice to your wife, right? Read, Israel.
That was the end of that passage.
Okay. Yeah, be kind to them, brothers and sisters. Let's go into the Proverbs again. Proverbs 18. Proverbs chapter 18. And we'll read one verse here as well. We're going to read verse 22. Proverbs 18, and we're going to read verse 22. Okay, when you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing.
So if you find a wife, you find a good thing, brothers and sisters, right? You got to, and then it say findeth her. That means you got to be looking for her, huh? Read, Israel.
And obtaineth favor of the Lord.
And then guess what? You're going to obtain favor from the Lord. Don't we all want favor of the Lord? So, man, look. Go out there and find you a good wife, single man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go into Proverbs chapter 5. Proverbs chapter 5. And we're going to read verses 18 through 20. Proverbs chapter 5, verses 18 through 20. When you get there, brother, you can go ahead and read.
Let thy fountain be blessed. And rejoice with the wife of thy youth.
And rejoice with the wife of thy youth. Read.
Let her be as the loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times. And be thou ravished always with her love.
Look, you're supposed to be all into your wife, not another man's wife, right?
Preach.
And you should be happy and ravished always with her love, right? Read, brother.
20. And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman and embrace the bosom of a stranger?
Why would you embrace the bosom of a stranger? You laying your head on a woman you don't even hardly know. Deal with your wife. You know what I'm saying? The Lord put her in your wife and your life for a reason, right? And it don't matter if they're not in this truth yet, right? You still got to be a good husband or vice versa, a good wife, right? Don't go to these strangers. Don't be out here doing adultery and sneaking out to Vegas with the girls' trips and the homies going to the DR. We're not doing none of that up in here. You got to, look, you got to keep this book, man. Don't do no adultery. No fornication. You understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go to Proverbs chapter 7. Proverbs 7. He's going to teach us a lot of different things about marriage and about even dating. You know, we're going to read here a story of a brother who was a little naive here. Proverbs 7. And we're going to pick it up at verse 4. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman.
I'm sorry, y'all. Apologies, Hutch. Proverbs chapter 7, right? Verse 4. Proverbs chapter 7, verse 4. We're going to read down to 2. That's
I was reading, right?
Right. No, I had said the wrong thing. Apologies.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and read, bro.
Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman, that they may keep thee from the strange woman.
So look, this is going to keep you from the strange woman. When you say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding your kinswoman, because now you have wisdom and understanding to avoid these strange women and strange men. Read.
From the stranger which flattereth with her words.
She got game, too. She going to tell you everything you want to hear. Ooh, you look so good. Ooh, you smell good. Ooh, your clothes is nice, right? Be careful.
Hey, Ty.
The Lord warning us through King Solomon here. Read, Israel.
6. For at the window of my house I looked through my casement and beheld among the simple ones.
Pay attention, he said among the simple ones. We don't want to be like that, dude. Read, Israel.
I discern among the youths a young man void of understanding.
He was void of what?
Understanding.
Let's go read about this brother. Read.
Passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house in the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night.
This one normally most people sneak out to do bad things, don't they? This when you sneak out at nighttime, you start trying to go to the hotel or whatever it is, right?
Yep.
Read, Israel.
Verse 10.
Uh-huh.
And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot.
Uh-huh.
And subtle of heart.
And subtle of heart, right? So this woman dressed provocatively. You understand? She dressed like she going to the nightclub or something like this. You understand? Don't got no discretion with the way she dresses, right? Short skirt on, chest all out. You understand? Pay attention. Read, Israel.
She is loud and stubborn.
She's what?
Loud and stubborn.
Pay attention, brothers, sisters as well. You don't want nobody loud and stubborn, do we? Read.
Her feet abide not in her house.
And her feet don't even abide in her own house. She in the streets running to and fro all the time. You can't sit at the house and just raise your family and kids and be a woman of God? Read, Israel.
Now is she without?
Now is she what?
Without?
Read.
Now in the streets,
Uh-huh.
and lieth in wait at every corner.
At how many corners?
Every corner.
She looking for you. You got women like this all over the place. You go to the mall, they in there. You go to the restaurant, they in there. You understand? You come to church, they in here. Huh? Read,
Talk to
Israel.
him. Talk to him.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
Huh?
13.
Uh-huh.
She caught him.
So she did what?
So she caught him
Uh-huh.
and kissed him.
Uh-huh.
And with an impudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day have I paid my vows.
Here come the game. You hear me? Here come the game now, right? Read, Israel.
Therefore came I forth to meet thee,
Uh-huh.
diligently to seek thy face.
Uh-huh.
And I have found thee.
Read.
I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry.
She got her bed smelling good. You hear me? She done sprayed a little spray on it, a little Bath and Body Works on that mug. You hear me? Read, bro.
With carved works,
Uh-huh.
with fine linen of Egypt.
I'm talking about she got Egyptian cotton. You hear me? She got Egyptian cotton. Read, Israel.
17.
Uh-huh.
I have perfumed my bed with myrrh,
Uh-huh.
aloes,
Uh-huh.
and cinnamon.
Look, she got it smelling good in the room. Be careful, brothers and sisters. Read, bro.
Come,
Uh-huh.
let us take our fill of love until the morning.
Look, she meeting him at night. She gonna take her fill of love all the way to the morning. Read, bro.
Let us solace ourselves with love.
Uh-huh.
For the good man is not at home.
For the good man is what?
Not at home.
Man, look at this, man. Look at this type of woman. The good man is not at home. Type of woman that'll sneak. Soon as you finna go out of town, she's sneaking and doing stuff. Huh? Pay attention to this, y'all. Read, bro.
Middle of 19.
He has gone on a what?
On a long journey.
Woo! He gone on a long journey. Hey, he finna go out of town. You hear me? Read, bro.
He has taken a bag of money with him
Uh-huh.
and will come home at the day appointed.
Okay. Read.
With her much fair speech.
Was her what type of speech?
Much fair speech.
Uh-huh. She caused him to what?
To yield.
Uh-huh.
With the flattering of her lips,
Uh-huh.
she forced him.
With the flattering of her lips, she forced him. Pay attention. Some people game and mouthpiece so called. Y'all see pimps, right? Women be scared of them, but if he get up on you and hit you with that mouthpiece, sometimes you weak-minded, you'll be gone. You'll be out on the street, walking back and forth, won't you? Read, Israel.
22.
Uh-huh.
He goeth after her straightway,
Uh-huh.
as an ox goeth to the slaughter.
Look, how many of y'all seen cattle go to the slaughter? They just be in line. They see the cow way up there, get his head hit with the bullet. He just walk next. He walk up. Next. That's how you going when you dealing with these whorish women. They a deep pit, the book say, ain't it?
Yep.
Be careful, man, because you going just like an ox to the slaughter. Or even as what, bro?
Or as a fool.
Or as a what?
Or as a fool
Uh-huh.
to the correction of the stocks.
That's how you move. You moving just like a fool when you do stuff like this. You hear me? Read, Israel.
Till a dart strike through his liver.
Till the dart do what?
Strike through his liver.
Who throw fiery darts? You got to see who behind her. You understand me? Read, Israel.
As a bird hastens to the snare.
That's like a bird running into the bird trap. You put a bird trap right here, he just fly right into the trap. Read, bro.
And knoweth not that it is for his life.
And knoweth not that it's for his what?
His life.
Pay attention, brothers and sisters. Pay attention. You want to keep a long life, right? Yes, and a good life. And a positive life, right? Read, Israel.
24.
Uh-huh.
Hearken unto me now, therefore.
Listen, he's telling you to listen to me right now. Read.
O ye children,
Uh-huh.
and attend to the words of my mouth. Listen
to the wisdom for this brother. This brother had 1,000 wives. He can give us some tips, right? He can teach you about women and stuff like that, right? Read 25, Israel.
Let not thine heart decline to her ways.
Uh-huh.
Go not astray in her paths.
Don't go down this woman's path. When y'all run to see this woman, get far away from her, no matter how good she looks or how fine she is. And it's vice versa for women. Don't go to the man no matter how sexy he is or how good and handsome he look and dress and what he got. Don't go into their past. And I'm going to show you why. Read, Israel.
For she hath cast down many wounded.
She didn't only cast down a few.
Many.
She done cast down many men before you. You understand? Read, Israel.
Yeah, many strong men.
Many weak men.
Many strong.
These even strong men falling for this. See? A woman, we know one, don't we? King David, don't we? Yep. That was a strong man. Fell to sexual desires, didn't he? And we end up got to pay for what he did. Right now to this day, right? So we need to be wise and learn from these stories here. You see? Even this brother I'm reading about, King Solomon, he started worshiping the gods of his wife. Mm-hmm. All his wives that he had. It messed us up as well. That's why we in this predicament we in today. So don't let women or men throw you off track. Read, Israel.
Many strong men have been slain by her.
Been slain by her. Mm-hmm. Read, Israel.
Her house is the way to hell.
Her house is the way to heaven.
Hell.
Her house is the way to the kingdom.
Hell.
Straight going to hell. Read.
Going down to the chambers of death.
Not only hell, now you're going down into the chambers of even death. Man, pay attention, y'all. That was it, brother?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 6. Because he's going to teach us a lot of good game for us to use spiritually, though, on how to deal with relationships, spouses, all that, right? Proverbs 6, and we're going to read verses 32 through 33. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding.
So if you out here cheating on your husband or wife, you don't got no understanding. You missing it. You lacking understanding when you do these types of things. Read.
He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul.
Not only do you not have any understanding, you destroying your own soul. We just read you going to the hell in the depths of what? What it say, Israel? the chamber of death. You don't want that, man. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? Just do as he's telling you to do. Find you a wife, right? Read, Israel.
A wound and dishonor shall he get.
A wound and dishonor shall he get.
And his reproach shall not be wiped away.
And then your reproach will not be wiped away. Y'all hear that? Mm-hmm. King Solomon teaching us not to commit adultery. Don't do this type of thing. This thing destroys families. You understand? It ruins kids. It affects the community, believe it or not, when people do adultery and things like that. And this thing could cause you to lose your life. We see stuff like Snap. First 48, when you doing these acts, how many times you seen people get caught in this act and then somebody catch them and kill them for that or kill both of them for that, right? We got to be careful. Don't let your sexual desires get you into a place where you won't get saved from it, right? We don't want to be caught up like that and end up on Snap or something crazy, right? Because we can't control our members. You got to have self-control in this thing. You got to have discipline, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to Proverbs chapter 12, y'all. Proverbs chapter 12. Solomon had a lot of wisdom, right? Mm-hmm. Man, I couldn't even fit it all in here, but I might have to do a part 2 one day, but man, this is good, right? Proverbs 12, verse 4. We're going to read about how you should be as a good woman. Read, Israel.
A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband,
Uh-huh.
but she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones.
Women who make their husband shame, that's like rottenness to his bones. And vice versa, men who make their husband shame. Or their wives, my bad, apologies. Well, pause, huh?
We gonna edit that. We gonna edit. Don't worry. Cut that part out.
Right. But she that maketh ashamed is rottenness to his bones, right? A virtuous woman gonna make her husband happy, proud, right? Mm-hmm. But a woman who's an adulterer, who make her husband shame all the time, right? Talking loud at the restaurant in front of the colleagues and stuff like that, disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You making him shame in front of his friends, right? Mm-hmm. That stuff is a rottenness to the bones, and vice versa for men. You know what I'm saying? We out at the wedding, we getting all drunken. Wife got to take you back to the house, right? This shames her. You know what I'm saying? Let's go check out another example of all this. Let's go to Proverbs 19. Proverbs 19, and we're going to read verses 13 through 14. Proverbs 19, verses 13 through 14. The first piece of this one deal with what we did with earlier with parenting, right? When you get there, brother, go ahead and read it.
A foolish son is the calamity of his father,
A foolish son is the calamity of his father. Read, bro.
and the contentions of a wife are a continual dropping.
So women, don't be contentious with your husband, always arguing all the time and bickering and all of that. A continuous dropping is like a faucet that got a drip or a leak, right? Say you land in a quiet house, but you land on the couch and you just resting, and you just hear that bloop, 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 bloop. This is a contentious wife. She's a continual drop. It's annoying. You want to get up and shut it off, don't you? But you can't do that with your wife. You can't just shut her mouth off, right? But it says a contentious wife is a continual dropping. He walk in the house from work, you complain as soon as he walk in. You ain't take out the trash? Like, come on, man. We got to be loving and kind with one another, right? Read, Israel.
14.
Uh-huh.
House and riches are the inheritance of fathers,
Uh-huh.
and a prudent wife is from the Lord.
A prudent wife is from who?
The Lord.
So, brothers, that let me know we need to be asking God to send us a good wife. If you don't have one, right? Ask the Lord to send you a good wife, right? Let's go to Proverbs 21. Proverbs chapter 21. Let's skip right over. And we'll read verses 9 and verses 19. Verse 9 and verse 19. When you get there, Brother Hutch, go ahead and read.
It is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house.
Look, you could be in a mansion. Huge house. I'm talking about you got to have golf carts to get around it, but every time you crossing her path, she arguing and all that. Man, I'd rather just climb on top of the roof, sit on the corner of the roof. I don't even want to go down in there. You know what I'm saying? It's better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than with a brawling woman, a woman who always want to fight and argue all the time. And like I said, it's better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than with a brawling man in a wide house.
Yeah.
We don't need to be fighting and arguing our spouse all the time. Sometimes you might have a disagreement here nor there. You got to learn how to gauge all that too. I'm going to let her win this. I'm good. All right, you got it. You right. I'm sorry. I apologize. And vice versa. We got to know how to deal with one another, right?
Yeah.
Skip down to 19, Israel.
It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and an angry woman.
The Lord saying it's better to go off into the woods, into the forest. You hear me? Go sit off in the woods by yourself, you got peace, don't you? But you in there with her arguing all the time, complaining all the time. That'll stress a person out. Right? And that can even cause a man to go off and do what? Adultery. Because that flattering woman know how to talk cold to him. Oh, she arguing and fighting and all of that. Come on, man. Pay attention to Solomon. The girl gonna game you up, right? It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and an angry woman. Do not be contentious, sisters, and don't be angry all the time. And brothers as well. Don't be contentious and angry all the time. Always getting into it and arguing and fighting back and forth. And the kids, if you got them, they looking at all that. They see it. They looking dead at you, right? So, man, I don't even want to, bro. I might have rushed through it, y'all. I might have rushed through it.
Hey, you got in that zone. It's all good.
I rushed through it,
You got in
man.
that zone.
I hope we learn from King Solomon today, y'all. He taught us some tips on parenting, how to deal with the poor, financial literacy, marriage, dating life, right? And when we look at his life, he had all those women, like I said, and he ended up worshiping these women's gods. He turned away from Jesus Christ and started to worship the gods of all the nations around about him. But at the end of the book of Ecclesiastes, it looked like he was repenting here. And we're going to read this. Go to Ecclesiastes 12. We read this every Sabbath day. Go to Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and read verses 13 through 14, Israel. When you get there, go ahead.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
So let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter, right? Read.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
Fear God and keep his commandments, right? Why?
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is the only reason you was created anyway. That's the only reason you was made, to fear God and keep his commandments. That's what you're supposed to do every single day of your life. Teach your kids to do that. Your wife should be doing that. If you want to get some financial and some money, you better be doing this, right? Fear God and keep his commandments. If you fear God, you ain't going to commit adultery, is you? Huh? Read 14, Israel.
For God shall bring every work into judgment.
So he going to bring it into judgment anyway. If he see you walk right past that homeless man that asked you for $1, he going to bring that into your remembrance. You hear me? If he look down and see you sneak into the room with this harlot in the middle of the night, he see all that. You think it's secret. You think you sneaking and doing it. He looking at you, got angels all around you, eyeballs all over their body, just watching you, writing down everything. Yeah, he down there in the room with this girl right now. You see what I'm saying? He gonna bring all that into judgment. Every secret thing, whether it be what?
Whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Or whether it be evil. So, hey man, I hope y'all got some edification from this lesson. I really hope y'all enjoyed it and learned from this lesson. Praise the Lord, man.
Praise God.
Praise the Lord.